everyone hear me okay? Great. I'm Ashley McCool, and I'm blessed to be the principal here at Browning-Pearce. I want to welcome everyone out this morning for our second Terrific Kid and Kid with Character ceremony. We are very excited about these students who've been nominated by their teachers and their classmates for these great awards. The Terrific Kid Award is given to those students who show outstanding achievement in academics or even improvement in academics or behavior. The Kid with Character Award is given to students who demonstrate the character traits we study throughout the year, which are respect, responsibility, caring, fairness, trustworthiness, and citizenship. So these students really do shine in their classrooms, and we are super excited about having the opportunity to introduce them to you this morning. With me on stage is Mr. Willie Dell, our assistant principal. And Mr. Charles Overturf from the Azalea City Kiwanis, he's going to introduce his guests and speak to you for just a moment.
Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of fellow members Chris Keller and Weezy Smith, and they're both proud because they've got relatives that are going to get awards today, and about 60 other members of Azalea City, we just want to take a moment to welcome our parents, our grandparents, our friends, as she's already done a great job of telling you what Terrific Kids is all about. So all we're going to say is we're just proud of these young people. We're proud of what they're accomplishing. As I look out, I see the balloons and the flowers and the things. It is a time of celebration. And so we're certainly proud of what you're doing. We say thank you for that, and just keep up the good work. Thank you.
I will go ahead and start out calling our pre-K Terrific Kids. So when I call your name, if you'll come on up. We have Cameron Rogers, Connor Durant, Ivan Robertson, Scarlett Diaz. From Ms. Thompson's class, we have Cameron Rogers. Ms. Thompson says that Cameron is a terrific kid for her class. He is developing good leadership skills and sets a good example for others. He plays well with all of his classmates. He is a great class helper. He is happy to be at school and learn, and is a joy to have Cameron in her class. Ms. Thompson. Connor Durant for Ms. Kim's class. Ms. Kim says that Connor always comes to school with a smile and a wave. He is the first to answer questions and the first who wants to do his work. He is also one to do the class and that cleans up without being asked. Connor shows concern about his friends when they are hurt or upset and will give them a big hug. Great job on being a terrific kid, Connor. Ivan Robertson for Miss Admire. Miss Admire says that Ivan is a loving student in her class. He always has a positive attitude and is eager to learn. Ivan has improved greatly from his first day in school and continues to improve daily. With a great attitude, he has nothing but good things in his future. Miss Admire. Scarlett Diaz for Mrs. Blanks. Miss Blank states that Scarlett is our terrific kid because she is always happy to be at school. She comes to school with a smile on her face, and she gets on the bus with a smile on her face as well. She also tries her best at everything she does. Miss Blanks. Now our pre-K students with character. Devin Clay. Scarlett Williams. Kylie Mendez. And Liam Bates. Devin Clay was nominated with Kid with Character for caring for Miss Thompson's class. Scarlett Williams was nominated for Miss Kim's class for caring. Kylie Mendez was nominated for Miss Admire's Kid with Character for caring. Liam Bates was nominated with Kid for Character for caring for Miss Blanks and Miss Williams. Now our kindergarten students, our terrific kids. Natalie Howe for Miss Hendricks. Delilah Emerson for Miss Hund. Jesse Fryer for Mr. Campbell's class. Trinity Asbell for Miss Nelson's class. Alexis Schuff for Miss Curtis' class. For Miss Hendrick, Natalie Howe. Miss Hendrick states that Natalie is her terrific kid because she is amazed at how much Natalie has learned so far this year. She is a great listener and is becoming an awesome reader and writer. She is also so proud of her accomplishments and is excited to watch her continue to shine. Natalie is truly her terrific kid. Miss Hunt states that Delilah Emerson is her terrific kid because she is an eager learner who has worked very hard to learn kindergarten skills. She participates in class and has made great progress. Delilah's positive attitude makes her a great joy to have in class. She is her terrific kid. Miss Hunt. Mr. Campbell states that Jesse Fryer is his terrific kid because he is always willing to try his best and is very respectful and polite to his teacher as well as others. Way to go, Jesse. Miss Nelson says that Trinity Asbell is picked for their terrific kid because she excels at everything she does. She is reading at a second grade level and she works hard to make sure her work is correct. Miss Curtis states that Alexis is her terrific kid because she learned so much this year already and we're only halfway through. She really applies herself in the classroom and pays very close attention in each and every lesson. Now our kindergarten kids with character. Olivia Wall from Miss Hendrick. Ariana Back for Mrs. Hund. Jasmine Good from Mr. Campbell. Jevin Haston from Mrs. Nelson. Pippa Klingensmith from Mrs. Curtis. Olivia Wall was chosen for Mrs. Hendrick for her character trait for caring. Congratulations. Ariana was chosen for Mrs. Hund for responsibility. Mr. Campbell chose Jasmine for caring. Mrs. Nelson and her class chose Jevin for caring. And Pippa was chosen for Mrs. Curtis, also for caring. Now our first grade terrific kids. David Hall for Mrs. Croft. Lisa Robinson for Mrs. Murray. Grace Reynolds for Mrs. Shettle. Corbin Hahn for Mr. Smith. Madeline Thomas for Mrs. Murrow. Marcus Johnson for Mrs. Wall. David Hall was chosen for Miss Croft's class. David is truly a terrific kid. David comes to class each day eager to learn. He is an excellent leader and always helps his classmates with assignments. David loves to read and is acquiring points quickly in our AR program. We are so proud of you, David, Miss Croft, and class. Lisa Robinson was chosen for Miss Murray. Lisa is a studious student. She strives to do her best work daily. She recently became interested in the accelerated reading program. She has earned 66.2 points within the last month. She often finishes work early for an opportunity to do AR. She has a terrific attitude towards school. She is really a terrific kid. Miss Shettle chose Grace from her class. Grace is a terrific kid. She comes into class every day with a positive attitude. Grace's love of work and learning enriches the lives of everyone around her. She inspires creativity, independence, and critical thinking in the classroom. Love, Miss Shettle. Mr. Smith states that Corbin is a terrific kid in every way. He works hard each and every day and is doing a great job with all of his work. I am not the only one who thinks so in our class. His classmates also voted him as their terrific kid. Madeline Thomas is Miss Murrow's terrific kid. Miss Murrow states, Madeline is a wonderful student who always takes very good care of her classmates. She works very hard at AR and is very quick to help others find their page in a book or to help with a pencil. Madeline is a great student and awesome friend. She is truly a terrific kid. And Miss Wall and her class chose Marcus Johnson as their terrific kid. Marcus is an exceptional student. He excels in most subjects and loves to learn. Marcus is an excellent student at math. I call him my math wizard. He currently holds the top math score in our class for iReady and Reflex. He is terrific. Now for our kids with character in first grade. Jalen Smead for Miss Wall. Elijah Dowden for Miss Murrow. Gavin Farrell for Mr. Smith. Jazarian Brown for Mrs. Shettle. Seth Lennox for Mrs. Murray. And Lillian Andrews for Miss Croft. Jalen Smead was chosen for her kid with character for caring. Elijah Dowden was also chosen kid with character for caring. Gavin Farrell for Mr. Smith's class, also caring. Jazarian Brown for Mrs. Shettle was also chosen for caring. Seth Lennox for Mrs. Murray was chosen for respect. And Lillian Andrews for Miss Croft's class was chosen kid with character for caring. Now our second grade terrific kid students from Miss Sweat's class, Sia Patel. For Miss Revel's class, Michaela Burnett. For Miss McVeigh's class, Sarah Stewart. For Mrs. Fuller's class, Jasmine Moreau. For Miss Vieira's class, Christian Guerrero. From Miss Browning's class, Jada Ellis. Miss Sweat chose Sia Patel, because she is a perfect example of a terrific kid. She goes above and beyond what is expected of her each and every day. Sia is always more than willing to help her classmates when needed. I can always count on Sia to actively participate in all classroom activities. She strives to make good choices and set a good example of her fellow classmates. Miss Sweat. Miss Revels chose Michaela Burnett. Miss Revels also states that Michaela always comes to school prepared and ready to work. She gets along with her classmates great and is always willing to help in any way that she can. It is evident that Michaela really loves school. She always has a smile on her face, and Michaela is a pleasure to have in class. Miss Revels. Miss McVeigh states that Sarah Stewart is our terrific kid for many reasons. Sarah is always on task and is doing the right thing. Her classmates describe her as nice, good, and cool. Sarah always lends a helping hand when needed. Miss Fuller says Jasmine Moreau was chosen for their terrific kid because there are many reasons, and her classmates state Jasmine always works hard. She is smart. She listens to the teacher and helps us understand. Not only does Jasmine do these things daily, but she does them with a smile. Keep up the great work. Miss Fuller. Miss Vieira chose Christian because he was selected by his classmates. He is an amazing student, a great friend, and a pleasure to have in class. As a teacher, I cannot be happier with a super amazing student. Miss Vieira. Miss Browning states Jada is her terrific kid this 9 weeks because she is a hardworking student and is always trying her best. Jada gets along well with others and helps around the classroom. Jada is such a joy to everyone she meets. Miss Browning. Now our kids with character for second grade. Ricoi Gillette for Miss Browning. Elijah Ibanez for Miss Vieira. Briley Lyons for Miss Fuller. Kaylee Bridges for Miss McVeigh. Evelyn Omboy for Mrs. Revels. And Troy Register for Miss Sweat. For Miss Browning, Ricoi was chosen kid with character for caring. For Miss Vieira's class, Elijah was chosen for responsibility. Miss Fuller's class, Briley was chosen for caring. Miss McVeigh's class, Kaylee was chosen also for caring. Miss Revel's class, Evelyn, was also chosen for caring. And for Miss Sweat's class, Troy was chosen for caring. Our third grade terrific students are Elijah Hopkins from Miss Flato, Ivan Boyd for Mrs. Wade,
Oh, these things are falling apart.
Landon Nicely for Miss Reed, Tegan Smith for Miss Dollar, Donasia Hampton for Miss Ballard, Christopher Hill from Miss DeDonato. Sienna Otto for Mrs. Owens. And Ethan Arnold for Miss Howisher. Elijah Hopkins was chosen for Miss Flato because he was an amazing student for the second 9 weeks, and he was also the first to earn 10 AR points. He has a desire to read all the Sunshine State Reader books. He is continually successful in all his learning. He shows effort and desire in the classroom to be a better student. Thank you for all the hard work you do, Miss Flato. Miss Wade states that Ivan was chosen as our terrific kid because he does all of the right things to improve his grades. He works hard in class, always does his homework, and most important of all, Ivan always tries his best. Landon Nicely from Miss Reed's class is one of those students that teachers love to have in their classroom. He is always ready to help when needed, and his positive attitude is an inspiration to those around him. Landon holds himself accountable for his own learning. He always puts forth his best effort and is truly a terrific kid, Miss Reed. Miss Dollar says that Tegan is her terrific kid in so many ways. There is nothing this girl cannot do. Achieve 3,000, AR quizzes, reflex math, or just to name a few. She has exceeded the limit and challenges her classmates to do the same. I am so proud of you, Tegan, Miss Dollar. Donasia Hampton stays on task, uses her time wisely, always strives to excel and to do her best. Miss Ballard also says that she takes pride in completing all of her assignments on time. Thank you. Miss DeDonato says Christopher is one of her most terrific kids. He always tries his best and has already grown so much this year. I am so excited to see him move mountains. Way to go, Chris. Miss DeDonato. Miss Owen states that Sienna is a great pleasure to have her as her terrific kid. Sienna is truly a blessing in her classroom and a great deal, and she brags about a great deal in her grades and puts forth great effort with any task she is given. She is very driven and always strives for success. Miss Owens. And from Miss Howisher, Ethan Arnold. Miss Howisher states that Ethan is her terrific kid. He is an amazing kid that tries very hard, and she is very proud of the effort he puts into learning and always gives 100%. Miss Howisher. All right, now our kids with character for third grade. Jacob Jones from Miss Owens. Jace Hall from Miss DeDonato. Tyler Jackson from Miss Ballard. Elizabeth Sanchez from Miss Dollar. Brianna Espinoza from Miss Reed. Lola Velez from Miss Wade. Trayvon Robinson from Miss Flato. Jacob Jones from Miss Owens' class was chosen for his kid with character for being respectful. Jace Hall from Miss DeDonato was chosen for being caring. Tyler Jackson was chosen for Miss Ballard for respect. Lizbeth from Miss Dollar was also chosen for caring. For Miss Reed's class, Brianna was chosen for responsibility. From Miss Wade's class, Lola was chosen for caring. From Miss Flato's class, Trayvon was chosen for caring. Now our fourth grade Terrific Kid students. Brendan Arnett from Miss Yeomans. Callie Davis from Miss Poprosky. Audrey Wells from Miss Wilson. Elizabeth Hars from Miss Freeman. Ileana Peleas for Mrs. Davis. Tanner Lloyd for Miss McDonald. From Miss Yeoman's class, Brendan Arnett was chosen because Miss Yeoman states that he is a pleasure to have in class, which truly brightens her day. He always works hard and completes the learning goals at hand. He continues to improve every day because of his determination to succeed, which sets him apart and makes him that special student that teachers adore. Brendan's eagerness to please and his positive attitude is why I am proud to say Brendan Arnett is my terrific kid. Ms. Poprosky states that Callie Davis is her terrific kid for this 9 weeks because she gives 100% all of the time, and she can trust her if she asks her to do anything. Her classmates look up to her and always wants to spend time with Callie. Keep up the amazing work, sweet girl, Ms. Poprosky. Ms. Wilson says Audrey Wells is her terrific kid because she always is polite to her classmates and very pleasant. She comes into class with a smile on her face and consistently volunteers to help others with their work. Audrey is a pleasure to have in class, and I'm very proud to have her as my terrific kid, Miss Wilson. Miss Freeman says Elizabeth is the epitome of what a terrific kid should be. She is an amazing student who gives her all every day. Elizabeth is leading both of Miss Freeman's reading classes in AR points. She is creative and full of imagination. Her focus lately has been memorizing the Bear Vision so that she can be on the morning announcements. I am so very proud of you, Izzy, Miss Freeman. Miss Davis says Ileana has been chosen as their terrific kid. Her classmates say that Ileana is a sweet and kind person. They have also reported that she is always helpful to others and that she follows directions from her teachers. Way to go, Ileana, Miss Davis. Miss McDonald has chosen Tanner Lloyd as their terrific kid in her class. Tanner is always polite and well-mannered. He recently improved on his I-Ready test, and he is always willing to help others. I am excited to see what the future holds for Tanner. We are proud to have him in our classroom family, Miss McDonald. Now our kids with character from 4th grade. For Miss Howisher, William McCrimmon. For Miss McDonald, Jamaris Fuller. For Mrs. Davis, Leyland Gilliard. From Mrs. Freeman, Joey Michael. From Miss Wilson, Liliana Martinez. From Miss Poprosky, Logan Sullivan. From Miss Yeomans, Diana Garcia. Ms. Howisher has chosen William McCrimmon, Kid with Character, for caring. Miss McDonald has chosen Jamars Fuller for caring also. Miss Davis has chosen kid with character Leyland Gilliard, also for caring. Miss Freeman has chosen Joey Michael, also for caring. Miss Wilson has chosen Liliana, also for caring. Miss Poprosky has chosen Logan Sullivan for caring also. And to finish our fourth grade, Diana Garcia was chosen by Miss Yeomans for caring. For fifth grade Terrific Kid, Jasmine Lopez for Miss Otto's class. Aubrey King for Miss Hutchison. From Miss Zillis, Natalia Givens. From Miss Yeomans, Molly Albritton. From Miss Stallings, Teresa Miller. For Miss Parcher's class, Maximus Thigpen. Okay. Miss Otto's class, Jasmine Lopez has been chosen. She was elected as Terrific Kid by her teacher and peers because she is always kind, caring, and helpful. She is a great leader and always responsible. Jasmine always has a positive attitude and treats everyone with respect. She is a good friend and truly a terrific kid, Miss Otto. For Miss Hutchison's class, Aubrey King. Our class nominated Aubrey King to be a terrific kid because she is always respectful, responsible, and working hard. Aubrey helps us better understand our work. She is a great friend and wants to include everyone. Aubrey, you are a bright girl that exemplifies expectations of yourself and your peers. Ms. Hutchison. From Ms. Zillis, Natalia Givens. Natalia was chosen by her peers to represent our class as the quarter's Terrific Kid. She is helpful, thoughtful, and reflective. Natalia is an incredibly valued part of our class. I am so proud to have this kind of young lady in my homeroom class. Ms. Zillis. From Ms. Yeoman's class, Molly Albritton. Molly's class nominated her for Terrific Kid, and I couldn't agree more. Molly is kind and a friend to everyone. Her classmates describe her as a great friend. She shares, helps boost the confidence of her friends, and stands up against bullies. Great job, Molly. For Ms. Stallings, Teresa Miller. I am nominating Teresa as my Terrific Kid. She has shown great growth in both iReady math and especially reading. She has also shown an increased effort in the classroom. Keep up the great work, Ms. Stallings. And for Ms. Parcher's class, Maximus Thigpen. Maximus is a very enjoyable student. Rarely is a day that he doesn't teach me something. He is an outstanding student and has a love for knowledge. I am proud to have the great Maximus in my class. Ms. Parcher. Good job, guys. Now our fifth grade kids with character. From Ms. Stallings' class, Jaden Michael. For Ms. Yeomans, Nikolai McCulley. For Ms. Zillis, Kylan Otto. For Ms. Hutchison, Jolie Wilson. For Ms. Otto, Seth Baker. And for Miss Parcher's class, Talon McDonald. Miss Stallard has chosen Jaden, kid with character, for caring. Miss Yeomans has chosen Nikolai for caring. Miss Zillis has chosen Kylan for caring. Miss Hutchison has chosen Jolie for caring. Miss Otto has chosen Seth for caring. And last but not least, Miss Parcher has chosen Talon McDonald for citizenship.
Let's give all of these great students another round of applause. Parents, in the package, you'll find nice gift certificates, and also for Terrific Kid and Kid with Character, we have bumper stickers. If we have any grandparents in the audience that would like a Terrific Kid bumper sticker, please come see us at the stage. That concludes our ceremony this morning. We appreciate you giving your time to our students, and we appreciate all you do for our school. Have a great holiday. Thank you.
The changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall.
Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives through thousands of service programs for children around the world. When you help one child, you help the world.
Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.